Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Six Man Blitz. And in today's video, we got a new concept for you guys today. We're going to be doing college football predictions in 2021. We're starting off with the Big Ten going west to east. So we're starting off with those Nebraska Cornhuskers.
Cornhuskers.
One of the most popular teams. Fan base is passionate. They have, like, their sellout streak is incredible. It's dating back to 1960, something like that. So it's insane. These fan bases are crazy. But let's jump in right into it. Let's go to Nebraska with everything you should know in 2021. But 2020, they had a not so great year. They went 3-5, losing to teams like Ohio State, Northwestern, even Illinois at one point. And Scott Frost is on the hot seat this year. I think everybody knows it. A lot of people have been asking for Scott Frost to be out of there. Alumni of the school led him national championship as a quarterback. I think this is the do or die year for Scott Frost, not even making it to a bowl game, I should say, this year. He has never made the bowl game in his whole career. So let's jump into it. I do have them going 6-6. That would make them bowl eligible.
They're going bowling.
They're going bowling in my prediction. So I have them. So starting off, they play at Illinois. I think that's easy. That's easy W. Everybody knows Illinois is not good. They're rebuilding with the new coaching staff. Fordham, I can't even tell you where that is. That's a dub. Buffalo, they lost their coaching staff. I'm saying that's a dub. So they have a great start going 3-0, but then they play one of the best teams in the country. A lot of people have them preseason number 1. At Oklahoma, too, going back to the Big 12 rivalry. I had them losing that game, obviously. I wonder if they'll even score 12 points.
Damn.
Score. I mean, I just have to say it. Then they go to Michigan State. Michigan State had a rough year last year, but I see them struggling again this year, so I have Nebraska winning that game too. And then this is where a lot of people are turning their head on this one. Versus Northwestern at home. I have the Nebraska Cornhuskers winning that game. And I say that because the Nebraska-Illinois games, or should I say Nebraska-Northwestern games, have been a little close these last few games. In the last, 8 games, they've been between 8 points or less. And so, I mean, you got to think about it. Remember when Jordan Westerkamp had the game Hail Mary winner? Last year was 21-13. Year before that, Nebraska won 13-10. So, especially at home, I think Nebraska could steal a game versus Northwestern. So I'm going with the Nebraska Cornhuskers. And then that's when they play Michigan, Minnesota. So I had them losing those 2 games. I don't think Nebraska is anywhere close to those 2 teams. And then they play Purdue, the worst team in the Big Ten. I had them winning that game, obviously. And the last 3 games, they're tough. They're tough. Versus Ohio State, at Wisconsin, and then versus Iowa. I have them losing all 3 of those games, to be honest. I don't think anybody has them winning any of those games. And if they do, they'd be a pretty damn good team if they win. So my prediction for 2021, 6-6, 5th place in the Big Ten West.
I also got them going 5th in the West, but like you look at the schedule, like any team in the Big Ten, there's really no room for error. And Adrian Martinez is still their quarterback, and he's yet to progress, yet to get better. So we still see the same quarterback that we've seen the first couple of years. But like they got a couple of starters returning for defense, but really I'm not really liking this Nebraska team. You got them beating Buffalo, winning the first 3 games, but I got them losing to Buffalo. Now, the new head coach that's coming in from Buffalo is from Michigan, Michigan guy. So hopefully they can pull that out, but don't sleep on the MAC. But the only wins I have Nebraska winning is Purdue and Fordham and Illinois. The other Iowa, no, they're not winning those games like you said. It's the schedule is just too hard.
Yeah, when the West plays the East, they have Michigan, Ohio State, and Michigan State. That's just – they're automatically losing 2 of those 3 games. And if they beat Michigan, they're going to be a damn good team this year.
I mean, Michigan's going to be a lot better than they were last year.
I mean, hopefully.
So, I mean, I don't know. If not, Harbaugh, he's out. He's no. If they lose to Nebraska, I'm firing Harbaugh.
Scott Frost and Jim Harbaugh gonna be looking for a job together. But Nebraska, I have them the first time they're going bowling under Scott Frost, which would be and keep his job. That would be good. He had a very crazy offseason with all the transfer thing. Christian McCaffrey calling him out on Twitter and everything. But if the prediction is right, like you say, them going 3-9 might be back to UCF for Scott Frost, or might be back to offense coordinator.
Nebraska should look to move to the Big 12, like Scott Frost was trying to say.
If the Nebraska Cornhuskers move to the Big 12, they will be in so much better shape. They're literally they can't win in the Big 10 West. It's that they've shown that they can't beat Iowa year in, year out. They can't beat Wisconsin year in, year out. It's time for Nebraska to move back to the Big 12. But like you said earlier, Adrian Martinez, he hasn't regressed once. And if you can't improve as a quarterback, you're not going to be good. And you're only going as far as your quarterback goes. And Adrian Martinez, if he has a year like 2019, then great. But I know he split time last year with Luke McCaffrey, but I think Nebraska's going to be going down if they don't have good quarterback play. And if he has bad quarterback play again this year, Nebraska's not going to be good. They're not going to go 6-6 like I just said. It all depends on Adrian Martinez.
Hey. Like they go 6-6, it's gonna come down to academics for them to get into that bowling. I hate when that happens, bro. Like at the end, when like a team goes like 5-5 or whatever, and they barely get in just off their academics and shit.
They literally just had that like 2018, 2019, the 5-7 rule, and all based on academics. So it's like Michigan might be looking good under Harbaugh. They go 5-7, their academics they get them right in. But I mean, that's all we got for Nebraska. I have been going 6-6. He has been going 3-9. So, hey, make sure to stay tuned for other team predictions moving forward. Let us know down in the comment section what you think. Remember, like and subscribe. Help you boys out. Help us go a long way.